Hi all, this is Andy from Tense with Andy. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to read a comment from one of my videos. So this is from DJ Blackwing. Hey Andy, I have an insight from watching your vids. You use too much of your upper body and mostly arms with your ground strokes. Hence it looks stiff and abrupt and not as smooth as I think it can be. It's probably a challenge to adjust and try to hit shots in a different way from the one you have been used to, but I feel you can improve a lot by using your legs and core more. I'm a smaller guy than you and had the same problems, and I was using light tweener frames before, which I can get away with poor technique. After I moved on to much heavier pro staffs and procedures that exposed my weakness, I eventually learned to use my body more, legs and core rotation, and improve my power and spin and overall ground strokes. So DJ Blackwing, so you think that my arms aren't strong enough to generate all that power and spin? And I have to completely agree with you. You're absolutely right. Legs are much more powerful, and utilizing your core, you get a whole lot more power and spin that way, and more consistency too. And thank you so much for your comments. I think this is for me, this is part of the joy why I do YouTube, and that it really provides, gives me the chance to interact with people, and I love the feedback. I love the constructive feedback and criticism. So definitely appreciate it, and actually implemented it a bit in my USTA match the following day. And I was playing against a big server, and I was able to return his serves pretty well, neutralize them. And I think it was just mainly because I was really focused on grounding myself and using my legs to push through the shot. My core, I still need to work a lot more on that in terms of, I feel like, especially on my forehand, my unit turn is not strong enough. My backhand it's okay, but it could be better. But I think for everything, it's all a work in progress, and we make gains, we make changes as we go along. So I'm enjoying the journey and really appreciate the feedback. And just for comparison, right? Me at my 222-pound frame, Emma Raducanu, who is probably half my weight, maybe a little bit less, hits the ball consistently 10 to 15 miles an hour faster, average ground strokes. And that's all from great technique, using lots of legs, using lots of core, and really using the rotation into the ball. And look at Yannick Sinner. Yannick Sinner is pencil thin, right? He's a little bit taller than me, but he just cracks the ball, and you can't say he's just hitting it hard. He's just hitting it with heart and spin. So it all comes down to technique, and one that us amateurs would definitely continue to improve by using more legs, using more core. And for me, like the way that I'm trying to adjust this, I'm sort of overcompensating. So I'm trying to use a lot of legs, knowing that in reality, when I'm trying to use a lot of legs, that's probably just the right amount. So yeah, this was good. Stay tuned for a video coming out the next couple of days. A big change has happened to my game. It's one where it's a lot of fun, and it's going back to some things I used to do in previous years. But stay tuned. Again, this is Andy from Tense with Andy. Play smart and see results.